Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube, associations, agencies, or any particular individuals. They are merely from two guys needing to pass the boredom of their average day lives. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing.
What's going on, guys? I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And I'm the Wild Man Wes.
We are on day 22 of the Wild Wolf Show's Shocktoberfest.
Do you see it in our eyes? Do you see it in our eyes?
It's been a long, grueling process. We love it, though. We love doing the research.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Today we're going to be doing a movie called Mockingbird. Now, this is on Netflix. This is how we, kind of got into it. We were just looking through Netflix. And we're like, oh, we'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Now, I like to think of it as like a low-rent version of like Saw with the games they tried to play with them. Also mixed in with like a little bit of
Blair Witch Project,
it's
and
all,
even Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, the premise of the story is this couple and this, I wouldn't say like shut-in, but he kind of is a shut-in.
Yeah, he's a shut-in.
They both get packages in the mail that says they won a contest.
And then there's also a college student, I believe.
Yeah. And yeah, they get these packages that say they won a contest, and they're given this camcorder. And the movie's set in 1995. So, the camcorders are nice. They're nice, they're big, and all that good stuff. So they're filming, and it just says, keep filming, you guys are stars. And then, you find out that there's other people that have played this game before, and they died. So it gets a little weird. Like I said, it kind of does feel like a Saw. And then, with the found footage, like, mentality.
Like Blair Witch Project.
So, again, it's not the greatest movie, but for what it is, it's actually not bad.
No, and I mean, one of the awesome concepts for Mockingbird, when they start getting a little freaked out about having to film themselves all the time, they're trying to stop the camera, but it won't turn off. It won't turn off, and they're starting to freak out. And then they realize they're being watched, and the red dot is a transmitter. Because keep in mind, this is 1995 that they're playing on.
We're not exactly super high tech, but we're high tech enough where they cut the phone line. So the woman's like, "Well, can we use the internet, AOL? You guys remember dial-up? You need a phone for that."
Man, I remember that.
That was a pain in the.
Yeah, it was.
So anyway,
the phone rings, you were screwed.
Yeah.
Especially if you were downloading a song.
Something.
We don't commend that. We don't.
No.
We at the Wild Wolf Show do not like piracy and whatsoever. We only do a couple clips once in a while on our episode for entertainment and descriptive purposes. We just want to, specify that in particular because that's kind of the content we want to provide for you to give you an idea of where we're coming from while giving these reviews.
Well, you see, guys, if you hit that red button, we'll be able to bring you more of that content because we'll be able to have, more licensing and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, let's hope. We just got to hopefully get some sponsorships in the process. It just takes some time. We understand that Rome wasn't built in a day.
Red button.
Please, red button.
So anyway, guys.
Rabble.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the whole premise of the movie. So then each of the parties gets like another card that says, they have to go to, I think it's 1835 Mockingbird Lane.
1805.
1805, there you go. So they go and you walk in and this house is literally full of red balloons. So
and I at Mockingbird Lane. So that just made me think of 99 red balloons.
So you think of that, I think of ants with the red balloons always. So,
true.
And then the clown, the guy who dresses up like a clown, doesn't he feel like a little?
Oh, like John Wayne Gacy. It's kind of a rip-off, a little bit.
So this guy's.
But that clown is also on the picture of all the cards that they're given.
So anyways, guys, like I said, not a terrible movie. Now we're just gonna jump into why we liked it, why we didn't like it. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like I said, it's not that I didn't like it. It's just I felt like they just stole from a bunch of movies and they tried to combine them into one movie.
Yeah, it was a big mishmash of a voyeurism film, if you will.
And it wasn't terrible. It's just Would I watch it again?
Maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe if I was bored.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe if I wanted to give it another chance to kind of see if I missed something.
Yeah, sometimes you do have to watch a movie twice. Like Donnie Darko for a while, everybody couldn't grab the concept of it. I mean, it's not hard.
I mean, I agree on that.
But again, it's just I felt like they were trying to mishmash a bunch of movie styles into one.
Yeah, I mean the whole John Wayne Gacy thing really just that threw me off a bit. while they were getting the videotapes from previous moments, it was kind of like a quasi version of the theme to The Shining. Yeah. And I was just like,
yeah. So that's, I mean, I kind of feel like it stole from a couple movies.
The big thing that bothered me while they were filming themselves and getting scared and trying to get away from whoever was watching them, didn't they forget that there's a transmitter on that camera? Because
and what gets me too is the college student and the husband and wife both had guns. Like,
yeah,
what are you doing?
I mean, the whole time while they were trying to hide, all I could think of was, you've got a transmitter. They see what you're doing.
The husband knew it was a transmitter, so it's like, you know what you're doing.
He's like, what a
So, again, anyways, I want to say I did like the clown character, the guy who played him or shut-in. He played it really well. He played that, like, you know, the dorky...
Yeah, I mean, maybe slightly over the top, but I mean...
A little over the top, but he made it work. And like I said, he thought he was going to win money, so...
And then who wouldn't act like that if they weren't going to win money? I mean, I'm sure we'd probably be the same way.
He's getting these cards telling him to go do this stuff, and it'll get him more and more money, so he keeps going out, he's making a out of himself. And, yeah, it's just... You felt for him, but at the same time, like, I feel like that was probably the most real character, because if we were given that opportunity to do it, like you said, we probably would. We have no problems making ourselves. So
yeah, I'm sure you've all seen enough as it is.
Yeah, I mean, look what we do, guys.
I mean, apart from all that, I mean, like, the good stuff... the music that they used throughout the suspenseful moments, they used a lot of classical music, like Beethoven and Mozart.
Yeah, I like that.
I felt, you know, it really, I mean, it tied me in a little bit.
It did. That's why I did, that was one thing I did like, was the music selection. They didn't try to, like, make their own, like, creepy melodies. Like, they let the classical music do it for you.
And, of course, the opening moment.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil that for you.
Well, the opening moment was the best, because, like, I remember watching, I'm like, oh, okay, so...
My jaw dropped. I was like...
Yes, within the first 3 minutes of the movie, that's what really kind of drew me into. I'm like, all right, I'll give this movie a shot.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how I felt, too. And then after a while, I went, well, you know.
Basically, now we're just going to grade this movie.
Well, I got a couple more things. I mean, like, I love the concept of the VHS tapes.
I did like that. That was cool.
Where they showed clips of people from like, the previous game show moments that were
cool.
Much to their demise. The ending... I liked it for the most part, but I wished that, I mean, it just, with everything that was going on, I got a little, you know, drawn away from it. I lost interest, and then the moment that it actually made sense, I just kind of went, I was mad, and now I'm like, okay, but still, it's just
one of those moments. I know what you're talking about.
Like that moment, kind of like you said about Donnie Darko, you kind of have to watch it again to kind of figure everything out.
And then once you watch it the second time, like I said, I'll probably have to watch it again tonight just to get...
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe in the following years, maybe we might do like a retrospect episode where, you know, go back and kind of revisit it.
I never know. Maybe we'll be famous enough where we get to actually meet the people involved with the film and see what they were going for. So you don't know. We don't know yet.
That could be a possibility.
We can't predict the future.
No.
And if you can, let us know.
And the best way how to do that is to like, share, and hit that red button. I'm sorry that we keep saying it a lot, but we just want to, you know, we want to give you more content. We really do.
You know.
Well, time to grade it.
I'm going to give this movie a solid C+. It wasn't terrible. Like I said, I think the mishmashing of all the genres together is what hurt this. If they would have just picked one and ran with it, I think it would have worked a little bit better. Okay. So, not a terrible movie. Like I said, definitely probably going to have to rewatch it again. Maybe it'll make a little bit more sense. But
yeah, I mean...
It wasn't bad for what it was.
I mean, for me, I'm going to be a little bit more fair. Like, after I watched it, I kind of felt like I got farted on. You know, I really did. Other than that, I mean, it's not a great movie, but it's not a horrible movie. It's just kind of in between. A couple little things of the rip-off aspects. It makes me really want to give it C-. I'll give it a C-.
So no, not a bad film.
No.
Anyway, guys, what are we on? Day 22?
Oh, yeah, we're on day 22.
22 days through this, guys. We got about
9 more to go.
9 more to go, so we hope you stick through to the end with us.
Please
give us a chance. Yeah, I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
I'm the Wild Man Wes.
And we'll see you tomorrow on day 23.
See you tomorrow.
Alright, so I have to do this episode of Shocktober by myself. Hopefully Wes is going to send me some help. He said go find this guy. What is that?
Big bad wolf, Benny.
Oh.